So this is week 5 of the Warrior Unboxed challenge, and this week I'm going to be focusing a bit on the high performance training and high performance coaching I got from Coach Campbell. A great guy who's I sent his links are all down below on the video, as well as his sort of video about telling a bit about himself. Great guy. But my sessions so far with Coach Carl have been amazing. My first session was all about clarity and understanding where I'm going and how do I want to be, not only for myself, and how do I want to interact with people. So that was a really insightful session which I enjoyed thoroughly with Coach Carl. The second session was all about energy. How do I get more energy into my life? And as you'll hear, Coach Carl mentioned, all high performers have a lot of energy to do what they need to do. The third week we focused on courage, how to be more courageous, and having to do what I want to do. Again, high performers have a lot of courage. They have to step up and do what they're meant to do, or what they're passionate about, their vocation. And then just last week we had my session with Coach Carl was about productivity, how to get more productive, and looking at what habits and what tools and tricks do I have that make me productive. One of the things that he made me realize was sort of looking deeper into my vision or my mission, and that for me was quite interesting. As I mentioned with my session with him, it's very often I know what, as a general idea, I know what I want. However, I don't have a crystal clear focus or vision that will make me productive. So it all links back to that first one about getting very clear as to what my goals and my mission and my objective in life is. So that was very cool.
For our goal this session, I should say, is to see how productive and effective you feel in life and in work, and to give you a set of tools, strategies, habits, and concepts to help you to quickly and easily improve in those areas. So,
Okay.
as you know, the world's highest performers are remarkably productive. They have to be. They got a lot to do. They've got big goals, got big objectives that they want to accomplish, and a lot of people that they want to impact. So they have
Yeah.
to be productive about being able to get their stuff done. As you've seen by what you're doing, if your productivity sags, you're falling behind, and then it starts to work on your mental part of it, and so you're not getting as much done. I know that with myself, productivity has been really, really important for me, because it's more than really looking at a checklist. It's more than just doing tasks and checking them off a list. It's really about moving forward and being effective in something that's meaningful to you. So I like to keep in mind and think that it's important, because getting distracted with something that's busy work is just that. It's busy work. It doesn't push us forward in our mission. And
Right.
so it's really about focusing on what's getting you towards those goals, and what's moving you towards something that's going to fulfill you, that's going to make your life better, and it's going to help the people that you want to serve. It's helping to help you accomplish the dreams and goals you've set for yourself and your family. So it's very, very
Okay.
important. And it's it's just not checking stuff off a checklist. It's more than that. It's bigger than that.
So a bit on the last session with Coach Carl, I thought it was quite insightful about my mission, and I speak about it. But I think when I had the session, it was probably more eloquent than I would be able to do it now. So even though the audio is a little bit bad, I'd like you to listen into some of the insights that I had while having the coaching session with Carl, and talking about my mission and leaving a legacy and enjoying life as such. So please take a listen, and hope you enjoy it. I'd like to be a contributor somehow to humanity. If it's not world peace, then it's the cure for AIDS, or trying to be a good father. So that's part of my legacy. I'm not the one to go for all fame and fortune. Okay, maybe fortune, but not necessarily the fame. I'm not, But at the same time, it's sort of like, well, I want to be remembered for someone that did something that made, when I left this place a little bit better. However was. And whether it's in one person's life or a life for a million people's lives, I'd like to have some kind of legacy that's get left behind.
So being able to leave that legacy, being able to contribute to humanity, being able to, be a good father, help with to make the world a more peaceful place, to be remembered as someone who gave back. I'm paraphrasing that part. What else?
Yeah, I think not only providing my family and creating a legacy, but it's to sort of enjoy life to its full as extent as possible. I think my whole company's motto is about unlocking potential to live a fully engaged life. I want to be a person that lives a fully engaged life as well, and that means engaging in activities and lifestyle things that I love doing. Traveling, spending time with family, hiking the Inca trails, traveling through Europe, doing a walkabout in Australia one day, maybe cruising around the South Pacific Oceans. I'd love doing all of this stuff, but these are the things that I see it as a lifestyle, but I want to be able to do all of that. Spend time with my son, see him have kids and see my grandkids. A lot of it is all about the experience, and it sounds quite cliched, but sucking every morsel of life from this very short life that I have, and that's what I want to encourage people to do as well. Do what's within their means, but the means can be endless if you sort of apply yourself. And that's where I want to go.
That's pretty powerful, my friend.
Thanks.
Just sucking every morsel from life, teaching people how to live a fully charged life, being able to travel to Europe, spend time with your son, spend time with your grandkids.
Yeah.
You're thinking 20 years in the future, my friend.
Yeah, I am. Everything I want to do now is to sort of get towards there, being healthier, being financially able to do that, being fitter, so I can play with my grandkids when they come. So we're setting up planting the seeds now, essentially.
Man, that's big.
Yeah. It scares me sometimes, thinking that far ahead of us, but I realize I have to do the work now. It's the worst thing to do, I think, for anyone is to have all these hopes and aspirations, but get to the end of your life and go, well, I never did anything to get there. I don't want to be that kind of person that says, I sat back and I let life just ride by me. I want to, recently, I want to be the one that, takes charge of it and say, yeah, that's what I want. And I'm going to have to work for it now.
Wow. That, I hope you understand how incredibly powerful that is.
Yeah.
And how that's necessity. I want to get to the end of your life and feel like you haven't done anything.
Yeah.
And like you say, that's one of the worst. That's one of my fears.
Yeah.
Is that I'm not going to do what my potential. I'm not going to live up to my potential, and that's scary. That's scary as hell.
That's very scary. Yeah.
And I love the fact that you need to do the work now.
Yeah.
To get these things that you've talked about, that being able to travel the world and live life to the fullest extent, living a fully engaged life, helping others to live a fully engaged life.
And now to look at the 2 CrossFit sessions that I did have. Even though I was injured, I still managed to do 2 CrossFit sessions. I still go to my kendo training, but the CrossFit sessions are the one that really kill me because they cardio intense and really work me out. That's what we're looking at. Okay. Cool. Very good. Sweet. too funny. I've been pulling my ass, that's all. That was a warm-up. And finally, I went to Christine this week to do a weigh-in. If you recall from the last video, I only saw her 2 weeks ago. And unfortunately, my results weren't as spectacular as I'd hoped they would be. I did make some improvement, but not that big of an improvement. But let's take a listen to what Christine has to say.
Okay, 76.1.
I'm shrinking.
So it was the same as last time I saw you, huh? 23.5. Okay, down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep, step off me.
Okay.
Okay. Visual fat 9. Weight 8. So it was 49. And it is, come on, drop. 48. Okay, we're down again.
Okay.
Okay, let's do your measurements. Okay, 88.
Okay.
How do you feel in your clothes?
Yeah, it's been alright, I think.
89.
I think it's about the same.
Okay, so the top one is down,
Okay.
and the above belly measurement is 88, which is a centimeter down, and then
Okay.
the bottom one is the same.
Alright.
We need to ramp up this body fat loss.
How do we do that?
I think you need to eat higher lean protein. Your carbs are fine. You could do more higher quality carbs, so things like brown rice.
Brown rice, okay. Okay.
And you need to increase the protein.
Increase protein. And finally, I just want to again say thank you very much to all my sponsors. Campbell, my high performance coach, for guiding me through these mental barriers more than anything else, and Christine, the dietitian, for helping me stay true to my diet, and as you saw, keeping me fit by badgering me to eat more protein, and of course Ricky, my CrossFit / fitness trainer. Guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and share it. I know it gets corny at times, but very soon I hope I get a bit more exciting. Enjoy it. Have a great week.